Hi, coaches. There are 3 games left. This is very exciting, and you want to kind of assess your team and see who hasn't scored and who has scored, if you can. If we can do it, we really want to get those kids to score. It is fantastic. They are so elated when they can get that ball through the hoop. So talk to the coach on the other team, talk to the refs. We can make this happen. So let us know if they haven't scored yet. Also, this week, after the celebration of Jesus' birth, we are going to talk about his baptism. And if the kids start showing an interest in a baptism and they don't know, or they know that they haven't been baptized and they might be interested in it, could you just please let me know and I'll get in contact with the family. We'd be happy to talk them through it.
Baptism is a great segue at this point because this week discusses the baptism of Christ. The same baptism that you and I have been baptized into is the baptism of Christ. And not only do we talk about baptism this week in your Court Connect, but we also talk about the miracles that Jesus does. And that once again reminds you of last week. Once you understand that Jesus was true God and true man, the miracles are easier to understand. A God that designs water can then walk on water. So you'll be able to teach about baptism, you'll be able to teach about the miracles, you'll be able to talk about Jesus' healing nature, the joy that that man must have had when Jesus said, you know what, your sins are forgiven, pick up your mat and walk. And if you ask the children, like, how would you feel if you'd never been able to walk, never been able to run up and down a basketball court, and then Jesus heals you, and now you can do those kinds of things. These get to be easier lessons to teach because the kids can kind of start to understand them. One of the things that will happen around this time of the year in a sports season is some of your kids have been picking up on the athletics ability and they've been picking up on the game of basketball faster. Maybe their minds, their hearts, and their hands and their feet have all kind of been a little bit more coordinated than some of the other kids that are struggling. The way that you approach the kids that you're struggling with, coach, will be the same way that the rest of your team supports that player. So what I'm asking you to do is show extra love. Count it. That's 3 extras. Show extra love to the kid that's struggling, so that when that shot does go off, the whole team is elated. Your team, your kids will know they're going to get that kid the ball because they know that you're working with that kid and you're pointing at that kid, and it becomes a team celebration. It becomes a family celebration, and that's really what we're looking for in Upwards. We're looking at ways to build kids up, and we're thankful that God put you in their lives at this point in time to build those people up. So thank you for all that you're doing, and just 2 more times from hearing from Suzanne and I after this. God's blessings. Have a great week.